I think my voice is coming. Okay. So today we are going to study about the topic percentage. And I'm not, going to solve like 100 problems from percentage. I'll just choose some selected problems and topics. I think I'll cover every of them in this video only. So there will be not more than one video of this topic. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, whenever I talk about 1%, what does it mean? What does it mean that 1% of a number? What does it mean? It means 1 by 100 of that number. Similarly, if I say that what's 2%, it's 2 by 100. Okay, so it's very simple. There's no rocket science in that. Now, I will tell you some percentage, and you have to learn its fraction. Like 1% is 1 by 100, 2% is 2 by 100, that is 1 by 50. Okay, so 2% was like not very important, I guess. I think anybody can just calculate it, but there are some percentage which you need to remember, so that whenever you give competitive exam, so you are able to solve the problems quickly. Okay, so that's the whole point of this video. 25%, it's 1 by 4. How? Because 25% is 25 by 100, and you can reduce it to 1 by 4. So now I won't do all the calculations. I will just tell you some important percentage you need to remember. We have 80%. We have 33.33%, 1 by 3. Okay, now let me see how many are there. Yeah, we have 37.5%. You might have seen this value many times. It's very famous value. You have seen it. So it's 3 by 8. Okay. 87.5%. It's 7 by 8. Mm, Wait a bit. Yeah. So you can just take a snapshot. 40% is 2 by 5. 5% is 1 by 20. But I think that these values you can calculate. 8.33%, you need to know it. It's 1 by 12. 50% you should know. 120% is 6 by 5. Okay. So you have to remember it. But if you don't want to, then it's fine. You can calculate it. But I'll give you a suggestion that, like, whenever see a number which has 0 in its last position, it's your choice to remember or not. Okay, 120% you can calculate it, but I will say that for 8.33% you should calculate, because you won't do 833 by 100 during the exam. So where you see the decimal values, I think you should learn it. Okay, so I think I will tell you just decimal values only from now. 62.5%, you can write it 5 by 8. See, it's making the question so simple. Instead of doing 625 by 10, you are just writing it, sorry, 625 by 1000, because 62.5 by 100 is 62.5%. So instead of doing it, you calculating, you will just write 5 by 8. So it's helping. You can write it by 4 by 3. Now 12.5%. It's one by, I am damn sure that you have heard of this number also. 12.5% many times. Okay, so 16.67, it's 1 by 6. 66.67%, it's 2 by 3. Of course, you know it. Like, I think you know it. 1 by third of 100 is 38.32%, and 2 by third is 66.67. You might have also, you know, done these calculations during your eighth class, I'm sure. Okay, so yeah, 75% you can calculate, but still I'm telling. And 175% you need to remember it because it's again not a very big calculation, but still you might need. Okay. So these were about the percentages, value and ratio. Now I will tell you what questions can come from percentage. So first of all, I want to teach you percentage in such a way that if you conquer any question, you can do it. You don't need, you know, tricks and tips. You just need to apply your aptitude. I just want to make sure of that. So suppose that there is a population P. Okay. So there is a city and P human beings live there. And rate of increase of population is, let's say, R. Rate of population increase in 1 year, or you can say after 1 year. So every year a percentage is R. Every year the population is increasing by R. Okay. So up till now I just told you that what percentage is like, what how you can write X percent. You can write it in the form of X by 100. I just told you on this, but I didn't tell you that how you increase a percentage or decrease a percentage. If you are given X and I want to increase 50% in X, then how will you do it? So up till now I didn't tell you this, and I think it's very intuitive. If I am given 50 and I want to increase 100%, 100% of 50. So how will you do it? I just told you that percentage is just nothing but X by 100. So if you want to increase any percent, what does increase mean? You have to add it. How much you want to add? X by X percent of 50. So X percent of 50 will be 15 to X by 100. Is there any rocket science? We are talking about X percent of 50. X percent of 50 mean that X by 100 of 50. And what is X by 100 of 50? You have read in ration proportion in your 8th class that, or I guess 7th class, that 2 by 3 of a number is 2 by 3 into that number. So X by 100 of 50 will be X by 100 into 50. Okay, so there was no rocket science. So this is the main logic behind increase. And if you want to decrease, for decrease, you will do 50 minus 50 into X by 100. Okay, so that's for decreasing. Okay, so you have to remember it. Now, coming to the point, our population was P, rate of population increase after 1 year was R. Okay, so next year, this year I have population P. So what will be the population in the next year? P plus P into R by 100 because R is the rate and rate is given in percentage. So can I say that next year my population will be this? Okay. P plus P into R by 100. And if I ask you what will be population next year, this is our current population. Current population. This is our current population up till now. So what will be the population next year? So what we are doing, we are given P current, and next year we are getting P current plus P current into rate by 100. Okay. Of course, this is our basic logic. So how will we apply this formula in this? So now this initially our P current was P, only P, but now our P current is P plus P times R by 100. So can I say that P times R by 100? This is our current, and current plus current into R by 100. This will be our population after 2 years. Okay. And if I ask you that what will be population in the next year, then this whole will be your P current, and you will add this number plus this whole number into R by 100. Okay, so I don't think that I need to calculate it again and again. I will just make a general formula because it's a very tedious task. So in second year, I got PR by 100 plus P times R by 100 plus P times R square by 100 square. Okay. So this is our number up till now. Sorry, I got disconnected. Okay, let me fix the laptop. Okay. Yeah. So where were we? So yeah, in first year we had P plus PR by 100, and in second year we have P plus PR by 100 plus P plus PR by 100 into R by 100. Okay. So we opened it up and we noticed one thing, that P plus PR by 100 is common in both the sides, like in both the equations. I don't think we need to open this up. We can just notice it from this first equation that P plus PR by 100 plus P plus PR by 100 into R by it's common in both equations. So we can write it like P plus P times R by 100 common 1 plus R by 100. And if you notice, P is common in both the uh, P is common in both the terms. So 1 by 1 plus R by 100 into 1 plus R by 100. So after 2 years, our equation is P into 1 plus R by 100 square. Okay, now what will be the equation in the third year? Okay, for simplicity, can I write R by 100 as X, because I don't want to write this big term again and again. So for now onwards, I will call R by 100 as X. So up till now, our equation is this. So in next year, what will be the increase in population? Current, P current plus P current into X. Okay, because R by 100 is X. So I think you don't have an issue up till now. So what's common now? I think P into 1 plus X whole square is common in both the terms into 1 plus X. Can we write it P into 1 plus X whole cube? So this is for 3 years. Now I think you can observe the pattern. For n years, it will be P into 1 plus x to the power n. Okay. And what was our x? It's r by 100. So p plus r by, oh, sorry, p into 1 plus r by 100 to the power n. This is the population after n years. And you can apply this formula in compound interest also. Because what does compound interest mean? That every year you are having some principal value and it will increase that interest from that value. Like initially you have p, okay, and they took pr by p plus pr by 100 next year. Now they won't take p plus pr by 100 in the next year. They will take from this value, they will increase the rate. They won't increase the value from the initial p. So that's why compound interest is, it's kind of expensive. Because in we have also PRT by 100. I think simple interest is PRT by 100. So this is, it depends on your time. I think my handwriting is not very good. Yeah, so our simple interest is PRT by 100. So our P will be constant here. Okay, rate is constant. Now it depends on your time. Okay, how much, for how much time you are taking a particular loan. But in compound interest, your P changes every year. So it's not good to take loans. Okay, so I can say that after n years, my population will be P into 1. Oh, wait. After n years, my population, why is it happening? My population will be P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. Okay. And also after n years, my after having that compound interest, my value will be P into 1 plus R by 100 into the power n. Okay. So this formula can be applied in both. Okay. Just you have to check whether R is the rate of increase of population or its rate of your compound interest, rate of your interest. Okay. Now I'm asking you one question. Like if I'm given a principal value P, okay, and we are calculating after n years, what's the value of P? If I ask you what is the value, what was the value n years ago? Okay. So its formula is P by 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. Okay. This is the formula. Now, it's very logical. Let me explain you. Suppose P years ago, you had this principal amount as P ago, and you have to calculate the principal value after n years. So P ago, what will it be? P ago into 1 plus R by 100 into 1 plus R by 100 to the power n is equal to P current. Okay. So can you understand it? Like, just ignore the P current. You know the value of P of O, okay? And you want to calculate P current. So it's, the reverse of procedure we followed up till now. You will just do P of O into 1 plus R by 100 to the power n, and you will get the P current. What our value is after n years. And but you know this value. So how can you calculate P of O? You just simple division. I think I don't need to tell you that. Okay. Similarly, now I will ask you one question. If something is decreasing by r rate r, so I won't derive this formula again. It's 1 p into 1 minus r by 100 to the power n, and we generally use this formula when we talk about machines. So a machine is always degrading, it's not upgrading. So if a value of machine was p in starting, so after n years it's you know value will be p into 1 minus r by 100 to the power n, because it has been degraded. And what if I ask you, uh if I give you the current value of machine, so can you calculate for n years ago? Of course, it's p divided by 1 minus r by 100 to the power n. Okay, so I think this was all about percentage. This was all about percentage. I'm not talking about profit and loss now. I think I will talk it when I will teach ratio and proportions. Okay. But profit is also, it's nothing. You have to just, you just have to follow one formula. Selling price minus cost price is your profit. And I think it's very intuitive. Very intuitive. To be honest, I never learned this topic, not even in my eighth class. I just made it because there's no rocket science in that. We are doing it since our childhood. Whenever you sell something in 10 rupees, but you bought it in 7 rupees, you know that you have 3 rupees profit. So, do I need to even, tell you? I will explain the topic, I will teach it, but it's very intuitive. And the whole thing, yeah, this was not very intuitive, but okay, from now, I think you know how the compounded interest formula came, or how the rate increases. Like if you're given a rate, how the particular value increases. You know now, okay? So this is our basic profit and loss, and I think I have covered all the topics of percentage. Now I will, ask you. I'll give you two or three questions. Personal numbers from 20 have. Okay, so the first question is question one. What percentage of numbers from 1 to 70 have 1 or 9 in the units digit? So there's no rocket science. I think you just have to find how many numbers have 1 or 9 in the units digit from 1 to 70. Okay, and let's say that you calculated a value, like there are x numbers which have unit digit 1 or 9 in the units digit. So there are x numbers, and how many total numbers are there? 70. So x by 70 into 100. This will be your percentage. Okay. And for the sake of simplicity, I think I will calculate for you. So from 1 to 10, we have 2. Okay. From 11 to 20, we have 2. Okay. 21, 32. I think 2, 2, 2. Up till 3, we have 2. So up till 7. Up till 3, we have 2 plus 2 plus 2. So up till 70, we'll have 2 plus 2 plus 7 times. So I think 14 by 70 into 100. So 20% should be your answer. Okay. If I did anything wrong, you can just comment it, or you could solve it by your own. Okay. So this was a very basic question, like how to use percentage. Now Let me search a good question for you. Okay, not very good question, but still, like, you are given this equation. Can you find this question now? How will you write 25%? I just told you 2500 or 1 by 4. It's 1 by 4. Off means multiplication divided by 45. Okay, so it's 20 by 4, 15. The value is, okay, 2, 20, or 5. Yeah, the value is 5. Okay, you could calculate it. It's not difficult. Now, you can also get questions like 1/4 of 1/3 of 2/5 of a number is 15. So what will be 40% of that number? That's the question. So for some students, it can be, a very tough question, but trust me, only for some students. There's nothing in this question. So let's say that number is x. Okay, we have to assume x, okay, basic algebra, and we have to find 40% of x. So 40 by 100 of x, it's 2 by 5. Okay, am I correct? 22, yeah. So we have to find 2 by x. But how will you find x? So 1 by 4th of x of 1 by 3rd of 5th. Okay. 1 by 4th of 1 by 3rd of 2 by 5th of a number. So what is this? It's nothing but, just you can start from reverse. 2 by 5th of a number is 2 by 5x. Okay. Into. Now, 1 by 3rd of 2 by 5th of a number. So 2 by 5th of a number is that 2 by 5x. And 1 by 3rd of this number is 1 by 3rd of 2 by 5 of x. Okay. Now, up till now, we have a numbers, let's say 1 by 3 of 2 by 5 of x, and we have written it. It's y, let's say y. So 1 by 4th of y, what will be 1 by 4th of y? 1 by 4th of this number. So whenever you conquer these type of questions, you can just start multiplying 1 by 4 into 1 by 3rd into 1 by into 2 by 5 into x. Okay, and this number is 15. Okay, now for the sake of simplicity, why should I calculate x? We have to calculate 2 by 5 of x. So I will just calculate this and send these numbers there. So 2 by 5 x is equal to 15 into 12, and I think it's 180. I think, yeah, it's 180. So 180 is your answer. Okay, so will you ever get any issues when you see these type of questions? I think you should not. Okay, just you have to backtrack. You have to start from the last. If you don't want to start from the last, you can just start multiplying these numbers. But रट्टा नहीं मारना है. So last से start करना. Okay. Now let me see some more questions. Okay. Yeah. This question has, I think, fifth. It doesn't matter. Let's say question number X. Yeah. So the population of town has been increased from 133,575 to 138,918. The percentage increase in the population, if you have to find this. So how will you find it? 133,575. Okay, this was our initial population, and let's say that X% have been increased. So 13357, sorry, 575 into X by 100. Okay, this was our increase in percentage X. is equal to 138918. Now you will send this to the right hand side, and what will we get? Uh, 3, 9157, 34, and oh, wait, yeah, 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 5. Okay, let me do it from here also. 138918 minus 133,575. So it's 5343. Yeah, the calculation is correct. Now 133575 into x by 100 is equal to 5343. Now can you calculate it? Do I need to calculate it for you guys? Like, do I have to calculate it? Please don't ask me to do this. Okay, I'm not giving any competitive exam right now. So you will calculate this value. Now, what was our basic approach in this question? Whenever you conquer questions like your value x has been increased to y, and find the increase of percentage for me. So your x has been increased to, let's say, by r percentage, and it's now y. So what's the increase in percentage? It's asking what's r. Okay. I think this is your answer for such type of questions. Okay, so just use this formula. Let me see some more questions. Okay, so there is a fruit seller. यार. Hmm. Hmm. There is a fruit seller. Initially, it has some. Okay, I won't tell this. So he sells 40%, sells 40% of oranges he had initially. Okay. And after selling those oranges, he currently have 420 oranges left. So how many oranges he had initially? So this is the question. Again, for such type of question, you have to, take the help of algebra. Initially, the seller had X oranges, and now he sold 40% of the oranges. So the oranges are decreasing in this case, and it's now 420. So what will the value of X? Can I take X common? 1 minus 40 by 100, it's, I think, 3 by 5 and 420. So 140, so X, 700. Yeah, 700 is the answer. Okay. I I know I do fast calculations, but I think you can understand what's happening. Multiplication, 420 by 3, it's 140, and 140 into 5, it's 700. Okay. So will you be able to do these type of questions now? So I have solved for, one type of question, which is when the rate is increasing. Now in this case, the rate is decreasing. Okay. 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 So these type of questions I've done it for you. Now let me. Yeah, I don't think that there's much left in this topic. You can now, solve questions for your own clarity. This was all about the topic percentage, and I will try to cover profit and loss in the video lecture of ratio and proportion. Okay, so this topic is completed. Thank you and have a nice day.